watching the typical I'll fake it till I make it channel. Hello, this is Evolving with Etta, and on my channel, we talk about life and relationships. So if you're ready for something real,
So stay tuned.
to evolve is to live.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Evolving with Etta, and I have Howard with me today.
The
And
prop boy.
we're going to be doing our Memory Lane Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Memory Lane. I remember. I just forgot. Oh, yeah.
So this is our first trip ever. This is the
It
first
was
of
not
many.
the very first trip because we went to Fredericksburg down there.
Right. This was our first travel.
That,
So maybe we should talk about that. You want to talk about the
we already talked about that in other stuff.
What was that trip?
We talked about that before.
And what?
When we went to Potomac Mills and went down to Fredericksburg, we already talked about that.
Okay,
That's when I talked about in reference to the bullwhip and all that and the
Okay.
outfit you had.
Okay, so this is our first road trip. That's true.
This was the first road trip for her to pass my test. This is a test she didn't know nothing about, but we was going on a 10, 11-day trip. But she didn't know the purpose of the trip.
I sure
Besides entertaining her and showing her my favorite spots, it was also to test to see if she get on my nerves. Most of all, that's the number one thing. If she couldn't stand not getting on my nerves, she was gone.
Lord.
But the test unknown to her was to see if I could deal with her, if she could deal with me even. So
Yeah,
that's what
you
it
had
was.
enough patience to deal with each other.
Right. See, it was a test that I was given that she didn't know nothing about. She just happy. She didn't care. She just
I
wanted
was
to go
ready
along.
to go.
Right.
I always ready to go. So here is a complete book that
You wanna
was
show the
put
book?
together. Look at all these pages for the trip. So I will definitely be showing as we're going along because it's been like since forever.
Yeah, 23 years ago.
Since we've looked in this book and looked at these pictures. So first of all,
The picture showed how I was slim, didn't have much gray hair. I was so youthful.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I was.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So, okay, first of all, he is a packing professional. So it doesn't matter what you have to pack, he's going to get it into whatever it is that you're driving, a car, a truck, SUV, whatever. Your vehicle will be well packed.
And not to skip the subject, we took a bus trip up to New York, and the bus driver didn't know how to pack I had to get off the bus and pack the damn luggage for everybody for the whole trip.
And when we left, he had to divvy out everybody's luggage because at that point the driver was like, sir, can you go and assist everybody, please? We ain't getting no tip, but he did such a fabulous job.
Pack 'em, rack 'em, stack 'em.
Yes, he's one. So the very first stop, we went all the way and then worked our way back. So the very first stop was...
We went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yes. And we had a friend that had told us, there was this new place to go.
There's a new hotel opening up down there
that we might like.
Yeah.
So shout out to Downs.
Yep, Rob Downs.
Because that place was beautiful. New is always nice.
Right. But
And I think it was a
gorgeous.
Hampton Inn or something. And it was right down there, like
it was
a Planet.
very inexpensive at that time.
Yes, because it was brand new, and they were trying to get people to come in on the resort. That thing was very inexpensive. And
years later, we tried to go back. We say, shit,
it was like triple the price.
The prices was too high.
So we were like, I guess, first time's
we
a charm.
got first time as a charm.
So yeah, so basically, what we're doing is going through the photos and talking about the experience as we go along. So he's gonna be tripping because yeah, he looked real different. I was just a baby.
Yeah.
But
Gosh, boy, I was young.
He looked real well, and that's another thing.
And I was small.
Miniature golf.
That's my thing.
He loves the putt. Okay, so yeah.
And here I'm dealing with a
non-putt putter.
I'm dealing with a glory dory type girl.
Yeah, I was a non-putt
They
putter.
ain't interested in no sport. So.
But who did I come out to start beating?
She was very it was all part of her passing test. I mean, she tried. She
learned from the best.
Right. She didn't get her attitude. She gave it a shot. And we went along real well. We saw some big ass catfish, boy.
Yes.
I mean, catfish about 3 feet long.
Nasty. I didn't know they lived in such murky water.
Yeah, they live at the bottom of the water. And they had this, at this hotel, they had, I guess, I don't know, a refuse of it. Anyway,
yes.
It was, I don't know how many was in there. There was so many of them in there. They was all on top of each other.
And we just looking at them, and I'm just
and they was
like,
kicking up the mud.
I.
They kicking up the mud, making it looking more muddier, but it was so
and
many.
I'm like, oh, I eat that. Ugh.
Yeah.
I love catfish,
Yeah.
but not like that. That was nasty.
Yeah.
So when we entered the hotel, it was a beautiful resort. Again, it's down there with like the Hard Rock Cafe. It was in this location that was called the Celebrity Square.
Actually, it wasn't. It was part of Myrtle Beach, but it was the suburbs of Myrtle Beach.
Right.
It wasn't actually down by
yeah,
the
we had to drive
ocean
down.
part. Yeah. We had to drive down to the ocean part.
It was called Broadway at the Beach.
Yes.
That's what it
Gorgeous
was.
place.
Broadway at the Beach.
Yeah.
And they had, it was a beautiful hotel. And they had all these wonderful amenities all around there to get people to stay at the hotel because it was not right there.
No, it wasn't.
With the
and
beach.
It wasn't down at the Myrtle Beach itself.
Right.
So,
yeah.
It was very nice.
It was. Pool inside.
Yeah.
They had fun. We had fun going down there. So, but the one thing that I did learn, and being out and about and on a road trip and just hanging out and spending time with my boo, is that
we was learning to be boos.
Yeah, is that we always talk about communication. We always talk about patience, and respecting, things that someone might or might not like, and you in turn respond to them in a respectful way to certain stuff, because if it was certain things that he wanted to do, I didn't want to do, we had to compromise. Or certain things, vice versa. You had to compromise, but we still wanted to have a fun trip.
Yeah, but one thing I learned in life, meeting her and taking this trip of 10 to 11 days, was, like I said, to find out if I was compatible. Now, he keeps saying this, but I had to find out if this girl got on my nerves. Because if she did, she had to go. But unknown to her, she didn't know none of these thoughts and tests I was giving her.
Crazy.
But she was just right on. And I wasn't a person to try to dictate what we should do. It was always what you think, you have opinion, do you want to. In fact, I still do that to this day. I try not to dictate as much as I try.
You get ratted on about that too.
Yeah. I have friends tell me, why you gotta ask her your opinion? Just do it. But anyway, that's why we still together, because I ain't trying to do no dictating.
And listen to them friends, and then what?
They ain't together.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying. During our trip, of course, we made that crazy stop. What was this called?
We made south of the border.
Yeah.
On the way down to Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
When you cut off of 95, you go to south of the border. It's a famous stop off of 95. If you're going south, you ride by it or ride into it. A lot of people. So we made a stop down there. And
that was fun because they have all these little quirky fixtures.
Yeah, all kinds of fixtures like zebras and all kinds of fixed animals and take pictures. So
that's funny.
And when you got a woman that is a pictureaholic, you gonna get pictures.
You get them pictures.
Yes, sir.
Get them pictures.
But at that time, though, I didn't know she was so addicted to pictures, though.
Yeah, he learned.
Yeah, I
Didn't
learned.
either.
I know to this day.
Sure do. Of course, we made our stop at Planet Hollywood, and that was fun. I think that was like the first Planet Hollywood. I know we had one here. It wasn't that great.
I don't know.
Planet
I
Hollywood
don't
down
I can't say how.
down the
first
harbor
one was.
wasn't.
No, it wasn't like that.
great. Yeah, this was a good one.
Yeah.
And then we attended the Aquarium, and that was fun. That was really nice. That was everything was all, of course,
it was in glass, and
yeah,
had sharks. Was everybody interested?
And then you walked through,
you
like a
walked
little
through a
tunnel
glass
thing,
tunnel with the water over your head and the sharks
and
over your
going
head.
over.
Right. So that was different.
That was the first time I ever did anything like that. So that was new to me.
Right. I was trying to entertain her.
Yes, and showing somebody some new stuff. That was nice. That was real good.
The whole trip was to show her things that she hadn't experienced. So we did a Myrtle Beach, and from there we went up to Virginia Beach, and from there we went north up to Williamsburg, and then we on the way last stop we stopped in Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of stops, a lot of travel.
It was, and this was the year of El Nino and La Nina. Yeah, so
whoever they were,
the water baby here doesn't care the temperature of the water. For me, I'm like, okay, it's got to be scorching hot outside.
If her toes get cold, that's as deep as she going, toe deep.
It had to be scorching hot outside, and I needed to get some relief from the water before I need to get into the water. Other than that, I'm just sitting out on the side lounging in my two-piece. So, but this particular year, because of those tropical storms, it was like bath water.
Right. I body surf on these big rafts I got.
And I was right there with her.
And she got the nerve to get on the raft and going. That was 24 years. That's the last time she was in the water. But that year was her year.
It was. Boy, we were in
She was
that
riding
water.
the waves with me.
I wasn't even worried about the hair. I had it braided, like half was braided and some was out, but I just pinned it up and twirled that stuff. Stayed in the water. So yeah, that was a great one.
If it ain't El Nino, you ain't seeing her in the water.
Right.
That's all I got. That was 24 years ago. She ain't been in the water since.
I have.
All right. Yeah, we was down Mexico. She got in the pool.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I've been in more. You'll see as we go along and we talk about our Mondays. I've been in more than that because I'm not a fan. I'm not crazy about ocean water, but I will get in. But I mean, I prefer.
It better be warm.
Right. And even when I get in a pool, I like when that's heated.
Oh yeah, if the pool ain't heated, the pool ain't getting her in there.
I like a heated pool myself. So I would like the when we got to Virginia, what were you in the Baton Cage? You think that was down Potomac?
No, that was I don't know where that was.
It was in a Baton Cage.
Oh, that might have been Fredericksburg. Okay. Over there where they got that entertainment stuff.
Okay, down there in Fredericksburg. Okay,
I was trying to hit a ball.
Definitely.
Trying to bring back youth that wasn't there.
He stayed in that daggone cage.
I couldn't hit that ball. I was determined to try to hit it. I said, God damn it, I can't be that bad.
Oh my gosh. I was like,
but I was bad.
Honey. Yeah, he was hanging on in there.
The reflexes of being 17 was not there.
Definitely Williamsburg. Yeah. We had really good time
they
there.
had what they call the guillotine punishment where they used to put people's heads in.
Yeah.
And their hands be in and they locked them in there for I don't know how long.
That was fun.
So we took pictures of that. So. And
it was also one where somebody was climbing down a mountain and went through a wall. And his head and legs and everything came through the fence. So you just put your face in there. Yeah. That was fun. And we loved some stupid, crazy roller coaster rides.
Right. I was a roller coaster fool. I roller coaster so much I burnt her out.
Love the roller coaster rides.
My son and I, when he was a teenager, we used to go all over the East Coast if the roller coaster was coming out. Yeah. Man, we roller coaster.
Yeah. So.
Man, look how small you were.
I know, honey. I know. I know.
Well, I had black hair too.
Yeah.
Man.
Yes, but first of all, he didn't explain breaking down this whole trip and everything that when he came up with, he had this whole mindset that if I could hang with him and everything, and if he liked me enough and he put up with me enough, that he could introduce me to his friend family. Remember Pop? You introduced me to Pop?
Yeah.
So they sat there and they were talking about, oh my God, that thing was hilarious when he told me about his tests.
Pop said if she had clean, nice looking feet, keep her. And she had to show her feet because Pop
This is crazy.
Pop was a strong believer. If a woman didn't keep her feet clean, maybe all the rest ain't clean.
So yeah, I like pretty feet.
Yeah, well, she has pretty feet, so.
Yeah. So yeah, that was hell.
That was funny. Pop was funny that day.
He said, you were being tested and you didn't even know it. I said, no. He said, well, it sounds like you passed the test. I said, I'm here meeting you. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we really we embarked on a lot of different journeys, vacationing, but having that first road trip.
Yeah. By making all them stops in them 4 different locations.
And getting along with each other.
Yeah. Got along with her.
Yeah.
And actually, I think when it was over, I was kind of sad because,
all those days together.
Yeah, it was, I like being around her. That's why I'm still with her now. But she really impressed me. In my courting days, man, it don't take long for me to find out if a woman pain in the ass within a date, the first damn date. I said, I ain't seeing her no more. So,
oh my gosh,
spend all them days was very important to me. She didn't know it though. We were just having a good time.
So that's our first Memory Lane Monday together. Yes. Hopefully the first of many, because we have had many, many, many journeys here and abroad. Like
this Monday, I took her out for brunch already. Now we recording.
Where we go to brunch?
Very expensive place. Aha. But that's how it is.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm low maintenance.
I say she high maintenance, but she always say low.
I am. I'm very low.
But she's in the right spot with me in reference to she don't get on my nerves. That's all I say. She's a beautiful lady.
On that note,
I love her beauty.
We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.